Here's some of the Azurites. Got them out here on the big masonry saw, the 14-inch. Starting to take it down a little bit further. Starting to do some of the shaping on the back. Starting to bring in their final look. Had a little bit of work done on the Profi unit. Making sure the luster's tight on the pieces we've got trimmed out. We'll show, we'll try to put it back together here. Show what was going on, but started to take their final shape, looking pretty good. Luster's coming up nice. They're still wet a little bit, so the malachite's a little greener than probably what we can expect as a finished product. But here's the evil middle section that the client didn't like because of the luster issues. But we're still going to get a little crazy here and see if we can turn it into something that at least looks pretty good. Might not have the value of the other ones, but I think we give it a nice shape. It'll still make somebody happy. And up here, here's what we're looking at. Now here's our rough cuts where we've taken off the other two pieces. Came off the end. In there was where the really nice ridge came with the spotted azurites on the malachite. So what we're doing here is we're just kind of rounding these edges back and trying to pick up some definition in the crystals sticking out, so that way we can come back with the final micro jacks or the abrasive and kind of rough it out so it doesn't look completely like I was there, but you know, anybody looking is going to know. So here's our piece kind of shaped out. We'll go back and rough it up here a little bit, but you know, we're starting to get the shape. Looks a little bit better than it did, so we'll see what we can finish up with. If we have to, we'll come back with the saw. Yeah, and here's kind of an overview of the piece, kind of laid back like it originally sat. We ended up with 4 pieces here. We're going to kind of try to keep them large. I originally anticipated about 5, but I kind of like the way they're looking, the way they're sitting, so I'm going to hold tight and just finish them out the way they are. Let's roll with it. No sense in pushing it and getting too crazy. Let's not live near the edge. So anyways, there they are. Next we'll see of them will be as they're being finished up as individual pieces. So this will probably be the last shot of them as kind of what they used to be. Although I suppose when they're done we can actually put them back together. Anyways, that's all for now. Bye-bye. What we're doing today is we're finishing out the backs on the pieces. You know, we shaped them up yesterday with the saw. Probably can't really see that, not enough light. Put that there. Shaped them up yesterday with the saws. Started with the coping saw, got it trimmed into the 4 pieces, shaped them out with the big 14-inch diamond saw. Now we've got these backs, and we want to try to, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to define some of the azurites a little bit better up here along the leading edge. And then on the back, we're going to go ahead and try to get rid of some of our saw marks and stuff, so that way it doesn't look quite as much like we were in there gouging around with a big saw. So we're going to accomplish that here with the micro abrasives. Rough it out a little bit, and then if we have to, we'll come back with the micro jacks, which are the impact chisels from PaleoTools. Those do a nice job on roughing out the backs. So we'll sit down here, we're set up here, we're using glass beads. About 60 psi on our machines here. That way, I mean, we could go full bore and go 120, but we want a little bit more control over what we're doing here.